What is good? What is good? What is Gucci? Courtney IG, and I'm back again. And this time I am here to discuss Nirvana, the 12-track album from Jahmiel. So guys, this album follows the stream of singles throughout 2024 and the 2023 EP Intimacy, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I really enjoyed that EP, guys. I feel like it had some really good moments on it. And it was my first proper introduction into Jahmiel, to be honest. I know he's had alliances with Movado, I believe, in the past, and I know he's been around, but I just never really tapped into him, to be honest. I feel like the whole body of work in that EP was just flawless, top to bottom, if I'm honest. If I had to pick up 3 tracks, I'd say Eyes Wide Shut, Favorite Dress, Talk to Me. Good tracks, but I feel like Caribbean Girls, I feel like it's on there. There's some real good bangers on there. It's very personable, very intimate, grown music from top to bottom, to be honest, guys. Outside of that EP, I really like the older songs, so 2023 and backwards, you know, Legend with Massacre, Cornerstone, I feel like it's recent, Solid as a Rock, Real People, Circle Small. I feel like these are all 2024, actually, but I like all of those songs. They're all in my list, my playlist. I bang them regularly because it just gives you that right meds, you know what I mean? If you don't know what meds mean, then that's your thing to worry about. But I feel like there was a lot of singles that he dropped in the midst of this and prior to this. And I really need to fully go back and take in his albums like Legend and Great Man. His music really blends conscious reggae sounds with dancehall and moments of modern R&B, and then here, like as I started to play on the intro, Amapiano, which is just like Afro beats kind of, you know, Afro beats kind of Amapiano type feel, but we'll talk about that one a bit later on. And he just brings substance. That's what's kind of lacking in dancehall from time to time, is the substance element. So I tap into him when I want to get that. So guys, you know, I like to shed light on artists from Jamaica. I like to give you that feel because, you know, you're running out of blood, you know, the thing up there and, you know, the shirt there. There. That's lame. But so yeah, the shirt's on and all of that. So let's not prolong it any longer. Let's dive into this. So the album opens up with a strong guitar lead and subtle drums, a subtle drum pattern with Who I Am, setting the tone for an empowering anthem. It's like self-discovery, positivity, spiritual grounding. I like that, you know, anchored in faith, love, and the track delivers a heartfelt set of affirmations, you know. I know who I am, and he's calling us to help out our brothers, help out your sisters. It's just a powerful message of unity and like collective growth. Like, and we transition out of that Who I Am, uplifting vibes, into some more darker, hard-hitting trap influence production on Born King. It's vivid imagery of breaking the chains of like the challenges and the obstacles that come up in life. Again, very triumphant feel to it, with lines like Born King, Unstoppable Ting, you know what I mean? I'm protected by the Father, I'm not alone, like asserting the strength through faith. I like that. I like to feel those kind of messages come through. We smooth out a bit with the feel-good anthem of Live My Life. Live My Life is a relatable message of perseverance through 2 of the biggest H's that we're all going to experience in life. There's 2 big H's everybody's going to experience in life: hardship and haters. And that's guaranteed. You're going to get haters and you're going to get hardship. A really relaxed rhythm, guys, of staying true to yourself, trusting in, and believing, and just taking on the guidance from the Father. You know what I mean? Really, really relatable. No matter the challenges that you face, no matter the haters and the hardship that you face, trust and believe in the guidance that is set. It's gonna be all right. That is the common message and theme that comes out of the song. It's gonna be all right. What's life without love? What is life without giving? Selfless. What a powerful message that dives deeper into the emotions many of us face, where, you know, you might have dark times, but you maintain that brave exterior. You maintain that brave, strong, courageous perception and image of yourself. It's stripped back production, which many of us, can then take in much better because the production's stripped back, and it helps us to really take in that feel of vulnerability, before we go into the Shania Twain sampled Darkest Days. Jahmiel in this track is really taking us into the raw honesty of letting us see all of the wounds. As you can see, my fingers cut. I didn't do that for the purpose of what I'm talking about, but open wounds. He ain't putting no plaster over this. He's letting you see those wounds on Darkest Days. He's letting you feel the raw honesty there, reflecting on his past struggles, betrayals, rising up through the lowest points. And all he could do was pray. All he could do in those darkest days was pray. And that is what you get that feel of. Now, Amapiano, which I played a bit in the intro, I'll play a bit now. I don't really do this so much because YouTube like to flag me. Okay, yeah, Amapiano offers up a playful and refreshing switch up from following the heavier themes that we got in the previous tracks. So yeah, the previous tracks were a bit heavy. Amapiano gives us something different. It's a celebration of love, joy, connection with a girl that's close. I like how Jahmiel's lyrics, like, if I'm piano, if I'm piano, then you're the keys. If I'm piano, then you're the keys. I like that. It's like creatively expressing the harmony and the completeness that he feels from the partner. Like, that's what we get there. It's the harmony between the piano, the keys, and like the harmony between it. It's real unity in the relationship. And you get that, you feel the deepness of that relationship, the playfulness of the relationship, the joyous vibes of the relationship. And I like how he really gives the beat the space to breathe. He doesn't try to just overpower the beat with lyrics. He just recognizes that it's Amapiano, Afrobeats influence. I'm going to give it the space to breathe. I'm going to allow you to feel my lyrics through how I am. He kind of becomes one with the production. That's what I feel like you have to do in Amapiano influenced beats as a reggae artist or a non-native to the sound, is just allow your lyrics to weave is the right word, weave into the production. This is what he does here very well. And it has a lot of space to breathe. What comes after the joyous Amapiano is Incomplete, which is like a more view of a fractured relationship. It's a fractured relationship and a longing to have it the way it was, the way it was in the Amapiano days. And then what we get a bit later on is Paradise, which is the bittersweet, conflicted view. Like, it was good, but it was bad. So overall, Incomplete is a song which gives you that sense of accountability for the wrongs and the mistakes that was made, and the hope that it could be reconciled and go back to the vibrancy, the excitement, the energetic, the fluent, the colorful Amapiano days. So I really like how those three songs kind of work together, Amapiano, Paradise, and Incomplete, because they all paint relationship dynamics from different perspectives, like the happy days, the sad days, the longing to have it how it was. It's all in there, all in one. He steps away from talking about the women and relationships for a second. And like Born King, he offers up words of resilience and motivation for the real dog them. Man, but I feel great. The enemies know that. I don't know why the pack was off today, man. It's all over the place. But this is one that you put on repeat when you feel low. Like when you feel like you're not feeling up to your best and you just want some words to inspire you, is one of those songs, because the chorus sticks in your head like glue just after a few seconds of hearing it. Like, much like we get from an encouragement standpoint with songs like Changes, Mental Chains. It's like that triumphant feel. And we get that in the album closer as well. You can. So guys, to wrap it up, I really enjoyed this album. It was like 30 minutes. So yeah, I really enjoyed the album. Consistent themes of motivation, faith, perseverance through hard times, and scattering of like relationships, females, and so on. I'll definitely come back to a few tracks here. I definitely liked it. It was good. It was nice. But what I thought was missing was features. I feel like I could have done about 4 features. And then if I had 4 features, I'd probably, the songs that I've combined, you know, Changes, Mental, Chains, You Can, Born King, and so on. Maybe we didn't need all of those. We could have had maybe 3 of those. And then 2-3 features, boom. That would have been masterclass, you know, chuck on a massacre, chuck on a, I don't know, whoever comes to mind, just to offer up a different perspective. Like, for example, when you had Amapiano, get an Amapiano artist, put that on there, or one feature, whoever, just to kind of double down on the message. Because I feel like it could have been combined. The writing's always good. His writing is always good, but it feels like it could just go a level deeper. That's the thing. That's my one critique. I feel like maybe I just missed it in his prior works. Sometimes he does it well. Sometimes he illustrates it well. But here I felt like he could have, for an album, not a single, not a set of singles, an album, I want you to go a lower level. So actually bring me in to those experiences that you're talking about more. Like, don't just talk about them at an abstract level, which could relate to anyone or anything. Like, make it even more personable to you. Like names, even if you make up the names, locations, I don't know, St. Anne's, whatever. Bring me into that, like, even more on a lower level. Like, mention, like, locations, mention names, mention so-and-so cousin, whatever. Those kind of things to me is what sticks in my head. And then I think, yeah, the writing feels more personable. It doesn't feel like you're just trying to gather as many people. Like, if that's my first introduction, maybe I look at it, I listen to it, I feel like that was a cool project. But what's making me, like, relate to this even more outside of the more generic stories that you put in here and the more generic experiences, even though they are real experiences and not everybody writes that level of personal. But when I look at, like, maybe a Massacre album or a Popcorn album, I can remember stuff where they talk about their grandmother, their mother, whatever, cousin, brother, boo, 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 boo. So that's what I need when I'm, like, ranking an album in a very high regard. So yeah, I just missed a few layers here. I missed a few bits and bobs that would have took it, and that's very English, but anyway, I missed a few layers to bring it to that next level, if you see what I'm saying. Yeah, a bit more embellishment, a bit more to help me to visualize it. But I felt like it was a good album, and I wanted to end the year with a review of a Jamaican dancehall artist, and that's what I did. So you know what to do, guys. Oh yeah, top 3. Amapiano, Live My Life, Greatness Is All I Know. 7 out of 10 for me. 7 out of 10 score-wise. Last review of 2024, I feel like, unless something exciting comes and I just feel like whatever. But this was my plan to be the last one. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Inspire, enrich.